Hey guys, I'm back again with another video. It's been a while, I know, and I'm always talking about I'm consistent, I'm trying to be consistent, blah blah blah. I know, I get it. But can we talk about the skin? Right now my skin's been doing really good. And I think it's because I did like a detox of my life, detox of negative people, like just a detox in general. And I've been drinking a lot of water and stuff like that too. I've been staying really healthy. And I can't really say it's my skincare routine, because my skincare routine hasn't really changed a little bit. I mean, hasn't really changed at all. Look at me, I can't talk. But listen, here. I'll show you what I just moisturized with. I moisturized with this. And my Bare Minerals. And I've been using this for quite a while. When it first came out, I think I was using it before they even started advertising for it, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I had it. I think I had it before they even started advertising for it. I think I had a sample or something. I know my hair looks crazy right now. It was supposed to be in a bun, but the bun keeps on falling out, and yeah, it won't stay for nothing. It just keeps on coming out. And for my eyes, I put Belief, but this is pretty much almost done. It is really like I'm scraping it right now. At this point, I'm just scraping it and putting a little bit of whatever I got left on it. I don't know if I'm gonna get this re-up on this again, because I just don't know. I don't know if it does anything for me, honestly. But I mean, it's a good under eye moisturizer, I guess. I don't know. I really don't. Because I don't think it really does anything. Because I don't really have puffy eyes, so I don't really feel like I need it. Then we're gonna do the little lip gloss, just to keep the lips moisturized while we go ahead and do the little makeup routine. Now, I haven't been really wearing makeup like that, so just know it's gonna be a light makeup look, because I really don't need that much makeup. When I used to wear makeup like heavy, it was because I liked it. Now with all this squeaking, it's the chair. I might have to tighten the bolts on it, maybe. I don't know. But I'm just like, that squeaking is really starting to annoy me. So I put like this amount, like maybe like a dime amount, maybe even a nickel. I don't know. It's starting to move now, so I can't tell. But y'all know how this goes. I get my beauty blender and I just dab this in. Wait, I gotta wet it first. I'm gonna wet it. This has been like my favorite beauty blender to do my makeup in. This is the e.l.f. beauty blender. You can find it at Target. It looks way bigger than this. I don't know. I feel like it's shrunk. So weird. Maybe, I feel like when I first bought it, it was bigger than this. Maybe I'm bugging. I think it expands when you wet it. I think it expands and it gets bigger once you wet it. So I'm going to go wet it and I'm going to show you what it looks like after. Alright, so we are back. And like I told you it was a lot bigger. Now, this is what happens when you wet it. I don't know. I feel like even before when I didn't wet it, it still stayed the same. But I feel like now that it's not wet, it kind of shrinks up. And then like when I wet it, it gets bigger and it expands. Anyways, I think that's pretty cool. And I like it because it really blends out my makeup evenly and seamlessly. So I'm wearing I'm applying the NARS matte foundation as well, if anybody was wondering. And yeah, I'm just going to put that everywhere. A light layer. A little goes like a long way. Anyways, so just applying that onto my skin. And then doing that on this side as well. And I don't like to put a lot of foundation on my forehead because I just feel like it just kind of, it looks weird. I mean, when I'm wearing my wigs and stuff, it really looks weird when I put like foundation on. It looks like really, really, really weird. Let me see. Where is... Okay, here we go. Yeah. It looks super weird. Put a little bit more on. I feel like that's way too much, honestly. Ooh, this... Look at that. I hate when that happens. I don't know how to stop that from happening. But the last bottle I got did the same thing too. And I'm like, why? Why does that keep on happening to me? Like, I keep it up the way it's supposed to be so that it doesn't do that. And it still, for some reason, it still does that. Maybe I should stop doing that then. I don't know. I need some tips on how to stop it from doing this oozing thing out on the side, because that's annoying. Put that back. Use some of this. Really pat that into the skin. Yeah, but I guess I can give you guys like a life update, what's going on in my life, what has been going on in my life. You see how crazy that looks? I mean, it's gonna like, what do they call it? Deoxitize or whatever they call it. It's gonna start to blend in with the skin more. I'm just like, I don't like doing that. So that's why I try to keep it away from my forehead. I feel like it looks really weird too. But yeah, I guess I can give you guys a life update. So, what's been going on in my life? What's been going on in my life is, honestly, I've just been chilling. Like, I've literally been chilling. I've been chilling and enjoying the fruits of my labor. The fruits of my labor. This whole entire this whole entire house. See, I still can't even believe it. And I'm going to use this brush and I'm going to apply my concealer. And yeah, I've just been enjoying my new home and trying to get used to being a homeowner pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much it. And I've just been kind of, sort of living my best life. That's why you haven't seen me posting on here a lot, because I've been enjoying myself. I know it might be the winter time, but that ain't stopping my party, that's for sure. I'm still having fun. I'm still enjoying myself. I'm still just taking it all in. It's been like a really, 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 really crazy year. And I know I'm not the only person that's, had a really crazy year. But I'm happy, I'm just really like trying to really get used to being like a homeowner, because that's like in itself is like a whole experience. Like, it's just next level. I'm still not like, I still haven't really processed it. So I'm like, wow, like I'm a homeowner. Like I own a home. Like, you know, I can do this now, and I can do that now, and I can do this now. I think I'm going to wear some false lashes for the first time in like months. It's been months since I've like actually worn lashes. But I'm going to wear them today because, I don't know, honestly, I should start wearing them again. But the only thing I hate is that it sticks to the glue that I apply, the glue that I use. It just tends to stick to my freaking my real lashes, causing them to like obviously fall out because I'm pulling the glue and I'm trying to get the glue, and it ends up pulling my real lashes out. That's the one thing I hate. And lately, my real lashes have been doing it just fine for me. They've been looking really good. It's been looking great. But you know what? It's good to, you know, throw some lashes on too. You know, that's cute too. I don't mind it. I'm not against lashes. I feel like it's a little bit more work. Granted, I feel like it's the same amount of time because I like my mascara to be flawless. Meaning that when I put it on, I take my time and I make sure that it doesn't look like spider legs. I mean, I try my best, but yeah. So this is the glue that I use, the Duo Glue. Everybody used to use this glue back in the day. I don't know if they still do. There's so many options for not hair glue, for lash glue these days. It's like you don't even have to go with Duo anymore. You can go with like any other, you know, type of lashes. And lash glue. And yeah, so this is what I've been using. Oof. And this stuff is pretty it's pretty strong. Oh yeah, and another reason why I stopped using lashes is because last time I wore lashes for like the first time in forever, my lashes were like hanging off by the end of the night, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, how did that happen? Like, what's going on? Like, we don't want that. Like, I don't want my lashes hanging off. Like, no, that's a big no-no. So, yeah. And I was in Walmart. The perfect place for my lashes to start hanging off at. No, I'm just playing. Not really. Oh, I just got makeup on my pants. Oh no, I dropped my beauty blender. No. Let me see if I can try and get it out. Hate when that happens. That's so annoying. Whatever. Anyways. Damn, my forehead is big. Let me see. What happened to my tweezers? Let's talk about that. No, but for real. What happened to my tweezers? Okay, well, we're going to start applying these bad boys. And we're going to use my little tiny NARS blush mirror to do so that I can get it right. This year has been very crazy and full of roller coasters, and now it's almost over, and it's still considered a pandemic, and it's still kind of crazy out there. I mean, things are not the same as they used to be. Like, I'm realizing, like, talking to people that I know, talking to like friends and stuff, I hate this lighting, is that like nobody is like working right now. Like, nobody is working. Like, even people that did work can no longer like work anymore for whatever reason. Like, they just got fired from their jobs, or etc. And it's just crazy right now. Like, a lot of people are hiring, but then again, a lot of people are not really hiring, and then a lot of people don't have jobs right now, and then again, it's like a lot of people are looking for jobs but can't get jobs. So like, it's just it's so crazy right now. The pandemic and like being in the house for this long, and like, you know, just the pandemic itself, you wouldn't even think would happen, is happening. And I think it's crazy right now. Like me, I'm not working, and I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. I don't ever plan on going back to work a regular 9 to 5 job. Yeah, I'm probably never going to ever do that. Like, I'll die before I go back and work a 9 to 5 job. So yeah, I'm not working. No, I'm not working. So, and I don't plan on going back. Ever, ever, ever. So I mean, yeah, I think this is probably like the best time to like hop on board and start your little online business, or figure out, like, really take the time out of your life right now to like really figure out what it is that you want to do, as far as like work, or like, yeah, pretty much like as far as like income, like getting passive income, or income that requires you to do something that you love. Like me, like, I love not working a 9 to 5. So uh so anything involving not working a 9 to 5, like getting passive income, that's what I would love to do. That's something I'd be interested in doing. But again, like, I feel like, I think now more than ever, if you guys don't see how important it is to like have another source of income now, then baby, you're lost. You're lost. You're lost. Like, you're lost. Like, you can't count on no job. You just can't do that. You can't count on no job. And to be quite honest, I never really counted on a job, because it's just like, the job could fire you at any moment for whatever reason, and there's really nothing you could do about it. And you sign that contract. Like, I don't even think you have a choice but to sign that contract. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have signed a contract saying, we can fire you for whatever reason, no matter what, blah, blah, blah. And like, basically there's nothing you can really do about it. Like, and that piece of paper lets you know you can't solely rely on like a 9 to 5 job. Like, you can't. You really can't. So like, when I see people like, depending on these 9 to 5 jobs, and they're losing their jobs, and they're like, oh my god, I need to figure out like, like how to like do this or how to do that. Like, I need to figure out like how I'm gonna make ends meet, because that was my only source of income. If you haven't seen it, or you haven't realized it yet, then wake up. Like, work is not and shouldn't be your main source of income. Never should be, never should have been your main source of income. Like, you need other income coming in, you need other income coming in, and you need to you need to make that happen. Because if this pandemic hasn't shown us anything, it shows us that it ain't gonna work. Just this alone ain't gonna work. Like, we can still work a 9 to 5, but we also need something else coming in, at least, you know, just so that it can guarantee some stability in case anything ever was to happen, like, for instance, a pandemic. Like, it's just so crazy. I can't believe that this world is like, it's like this right now. I just can't believe it. I'm in awe. And like, it's just like, wow, like we're, you know, we're still stuck in a crisis in a way. It's like, it's crazy right now. It's so crazy. But people are still out here living their lives. And I don't blame them. You should be out here living your life regardless. I wouldn't be sitting at home scared and worried and trying to figure shit out. So stuck to the point where I can't even leave my house. Hell no, I sure wouldn't. So I'm all here for people going out and still living their lives and trying to make the best of the situation right now, because it's still kind of crazy out there. It really is. But yeah, I mean, I'm just chilling, being a stay-at-home mom, enjoying time with my daughter, making sure that she's being taken care of properly, and, you know, just, you know, living my life very peacefully and in my own world, minding my own business. And then I go out, I have my little social life, I have my friends that I go out with and I freestyle with and I have fun with, and, you know, like, just being back on the dating scene and like doing my own thing, and then being like a stay-at-home mom as well, and making sure that my daughter's fed, bathed, this, that, and the third is a job in itself. So yeah, it's just not a 9 to 5 job. It's a 24-hour job, like 24-hour, 24/7, 7 days a week type of job. What requires, I would say, a lot more attention than most jobs. Very more complex. It's a lot. Being a parent is in itself is very complex, you know. Doesn't come with a handbook like most jobs. Like, you know, usually you can clock out of a job. Being a mother, you can't clock out. So, like, I remember working as a mother when I would work. And I remember how, like, annoyed I would get and how stressed out I would get because I was working and I was a mom. Like, so, of course, being a mom and working would sometimes interfere with my job because that's just how life works. It happens. And now I'm sitting back and I'm like, wow, I'm so thankful and grateful that I can just stay at home with my daughter and chill out and relax and not have to deal with any of the other stuff. Really, like, I'm really, like, blessed that I don't have to deal with the whole just clashing of schedules, like having to prioritize my child, of course, and trying to get other people to understand that my child is a priority over my job. So yeah, that's great. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. And I honestly don't think women, like, you know, unless you really want to, honestly, I honestly don't think that parents, especially single parents, single mothers, should be like busting their asses working, unless they obviously have no choice to, I understand. Or maybe it's something they want to do. Maybe they love working and then being a mom and coming home to, like, most likely more than one kid. Or maybe it is just one kid, you know? You know, maybe that's what they like. Maybe that's their drive. Maybe that's what drives them. Honestly, I feel like nowadays, like, with everything going on and how crazy this world is and how crazy it's getting, and just knowing that, okay, this is the world right now that we live in, I honestly feel like you should be doing whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do, meaning whatever you want to do, whatever that is, whatever floats your boat, whatever you're happy about, whatever makes you happy at night, whatever makes you rest at night, whatever you care to do, you should be able to do it. And nothing should stop you from doing that. Like, I've had people tell me time and time and time and time and time and time and time again that I should do this, or I should do that, or I can't just do this and I can't do that forever. And, you know, just tell me what I can and I can't do, and tell me how, you know, this is not going to work out, or I live in a fairy tale world, and how this is not, that's not logical thinking, and like it doesn't make sense, and like that's not gonna work out. Like, I've had people tell me this time and time and time and time and time again. I'm not gonna lie, I've had people tell me this, and you know what, I somehow I end up making it work for me, and it just ends up happening for me. So I say that to say, stop listening to other people. Stop listening to other people. I don't care who it be. It might be your mom, it might be your dad, it might be your sister, it might be your brother, it might be your best friend that you've known for decades, who's giving you this stupid information. It might be a significant other that's saying, yo, you can't do that. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I just want you to tune them out. Tune them out and don't listen to them, because anything is possible. Anything is possible. When I mean anything is possible, I mean, like, if you really want it and you really go and get it, I bet that you would have it. If you really tone out those noise in the background that are telling you you can't do this, you can't do that, and if you really, really, really want it, then you'll get it. And that's just as simple as that. Like, there's no if and or buts, maybes. Like, oh no, you'll get it. Trust me. Trust it. Trust yourself. Trust yourself before you trust anybody else. And you wouldn't even hear anybody else talking in the background saying what they need to say, because all that will be going in one ear and out the other. And, you know, this used to be like, I used to listen to people and like what they said, to the point where I'm just like, oh, I'll always be here in this one place, and I'll never progress, and I'll never do this, and I'll never do that, because I just know it, and everybody else around me, I feel like they know it too, and they tell me that it's hard to do this, and they tell me that it's hard to do that, and they said it's gonna take so much work, and then I won't do this, and then I won't do that, or I have to do this in order to do that. Like, nobody can write your story for yourself or tell you what will get you to the next level. You have to figure that out on your own. I've learned that. Like, you have to figure that out on your own. Like, there's no manual on life, like how to do this and how to do that. Like, yes, they'll tell you, oh, go to school, get an education, get a job. You get a job, you work a job for the rest of your life till you fucking die. That is like the norm, you know? But it doesn't have to be like your story. It doesn't have to be your life. And just because there's so many ways you can go in life, and there's so many ways you can get to where you want to go, there's never like one right way. There's never one right way. And now I know that, and I know, like, you know, like, I'm really, really proud of myself. I'm really, really proud of myself. Like, I never thought I'd see the day where I'm like 20-year-old homeowner. First of all, I didn't even see me being a homeowner in my future at all. I never seen myself being homeless in my future at all. I never see myself being homeless twice in my future at all. Like, my whole story and my life story, like, I never knew I'd be going through half the stuff that I went through. I never knew that I'd be blessed with a beautiful baby girl. You know, I never, like, knew a lot of shit would happen, but it did. And, like, actually, I'm not mad about it because I'm a walking testimony. I could tell you something. I could teach you something. You could learn something from me. And yeah, I mean, I'm just chilling right now, dating, mingling, and enjoying myself, enjoying my 20s. I'm still very youthful and young, and I need to do my hair. So we're going to take you to the bathroom where I'm going to finish up my hair because my hair is crazy. Okay, so I have this here. I have my flat iron plugged in, and then I have my straightener. Honestly, I'm so glad girl hooked me up on this because this right here is very, it's not, I don't like it. Like, it doesn't really straighten my hair like I want it to. So I don't really like it. I don't really use it like that either. Because this is like, I'm glad she gave me the hookup on that. Let's see, because I don't feel it's that, like, oh my god. This is all wrapped up in a hot mess. I just want to take this one out. I'm going to unplug this. For real. And then I'm going to just, this is bomb. I'm going to show you what this does. This is like kind of free advertisement, but whatever. Do you see that? Do you see that? Bone straight. Yes. That's how we want our hair to look. guys. So I think I pretty much found out my hairstyle for the day, and I guess I'm going to head on out. My hair is very much greasy because I moisturize my hair with a lot of oils and a lot of stuff, so it's really weighed down right now. I probably shouldn't have put so much beeswax and like castor oil in it. I'll show you what I use, but it's like really weighing my hair down like a lot, and I don't really like it. Instead of it being all like ooh, flowy and nice, it's really like, it's like this, like it's really like it's really like weighed down and super greasy, and I hate that. I really do hate that, but it is what it is, and I gotta work with it. There's nothing I can really do. As long as I moisturized it well enough. I kind of overdid it, honestly, but it was just because I didn't want like to damage my hair too much, and I wanted to make sure that it was super moisturized because it's the winter time now, guys. It's the winter time. My hair has to be moisturized. But I'm gonna show you what I used that really weighed down my hair and made it look super greasy and gross. This stuff right here, and now that I'm reading it, it says it has, yeah, castor oil, seed oil, perfume, DNC yellow 11, I don't know what the hell it is. It has beeswax as well. And yeah, this is the ingredients on it. It's not that much, but gosh, it really like, I put so much of this in my hair to keep it moisturized, and it definitely did the job. It did it a little too good. If we're really talking, it did it a little too well. Anyways, yeah, guys. So I'm about to just basically throw my coat on and run my errands. It was nice chatting with you guys. I'm glad that I'm back, and I know I say this all the time, but this time I'm for real. I'm really gonna be consistent on here, guys. I'm gonna hold myself to that, and I guess I'll see you guys next week. I'll be trying to upload a video either once or twice a week. Anyways, guys, I love you guys for all your support. Thank you for liking, comment, subscribe. Do not forget, follow me on my social media at Tennille Caress. It's just at Tennille Caress. And I will see you guys on the next video. Love you guys. Bye.